Item number 9.
Item number 9, proclamation recognizing National Public Works Week 2019. Lojinos Gonzalez, Vice Chair, Board of County Commissioners.
If we could have somebody come down, I think Scott is over here. Okay. So I move to approve a proclamation recognizing National Public Works Week 2019. Whereas National Public Works Week has been recognized by the American Public Works Association since 1960 and is a week set aside each year by the APWA to recognize the contributions of public works professionals at all levels of government. This year's theme is "It Starts Here." And whereas public works personnel are among the first responders during emergencies and disasters, often working above and beyond the call of duty to maintain or restore needed services, and then working long after other responders have departed the scene in order to ensure restoration occurs and operations resume. And whereas the health, safety, and comfort of our county's communities and people greatly depend on these facilities and services. And whereas the quality and effectiveness of these facilities, as well as their planning, design, construction, and maintenance, is vitally dependent upon the efforts and skill of public works officials. And whereas the efficiency of the qualified and dedicated personnel who staff the Public Works Department is materially influenced by the public's attitude and understanding of the importance of the work they perform. And whereas the El Paso County Public Works operation combines the expertise of highly skilled workers and individuals in many areas who work cooperatively to provide our residents with the most cost-effective and efficient infrastructure to meet the changing needs of our growing community. And whereas the Board of El Paso County Commissioners recognizes and extends appreciation to our dedicated and skilled staff at the Department of Public Works, which consists of the Highway Division, the Fleet Management Division, the Engineering Division, and the County Engineer, and recognizes the contributions which our Public Works employees make every day to our health, safety, and comfort and quality of life. Now, therefore, the Board of County Commissioners of El Paso County, Colorado, hereby proclaims the week of May 19 through May 25, 2019, as National Public Works Week in El Paso County and expresses its appreciation for the Department of Public Works' vital work. Done this 28th day of May 2019 at Colorado Springs, Colorado, the Board of County Commissioners of El Paso County, Colorado, Mark Waller, Chair, Lojinos Gonzalez Jr., Vice Chair, Stan Vanderwerf, Holly Williams, Kemi Bremer members, attested to by Chuck Berman, County Clerk and Recorder.
Second.
Okay, that's been moved and seconded. We'll open it up for some discussion here. Mr. Cuthbertson.
Mr.
You know,
Chair.
first, how rude of you all not to be here last week when we were going to originally do this proclamation, but I guess duty calls, right?
Mr. Chair, Commissioners, I apologize for not being here last week, but as you recall and as you have in the proclamation, we appreciate your indulgence and patience. However, we had a small snowstorm we were dealing with, and the county engineer and I were the only employees here, and that didn't seem quite right.
That's right. Only 12 inches at my house. It wasn't too bad.
Not a big deal, just a small spring storm. But I want to thank you for the opportunity to recognize our folks during Annual Public Works Week. Behind me today, you have representatives of all the divisions you just discussed, the Highway Division, Engineering Division, our Fleet Services Division. The ladies and gentlemen of this department, I can't tell you how proud I am of the work they do and their dedication. They're innovative, they're transparent, they're dedicated, and every day they work on your gravel roads, they fix your potholes, we design and engineer projects, we get funding out the door to get capital projects and repaving done. They fix our vehicles, we order new vehicles and dispose of old vehicles. They sweep the streets, and lately we've been working on trees and continuing snow removal into almost June. Today, as a small token, we have about 40 of our folks here that we wanted to just represent the rest of the department here today. We have one of our new pothole patching trucks out front. If folks get an opportunity, want to take a look at that. And a quick pitch here, on Saturday morning, we're having an open house at our facility on Acres Drive for the public. We hope folks will come out and interact with our employees and see our equipment, and I can assure you that my folks are thrilled to work on Saturday, but I appreciate their indulgence in that as well. The trade-off was I think I have to be in the dunk tank for half the day, and I'm looking for volunteers to join me.
Why are you looking at me?
Well, you know. And with that, back to you.
Thank you. Is there anybody else that'd like to speak on behalf of this proclamation? Oh, come on, don't be
They're a little
shy. I like it, the unsung heroes. Well, I guess then if nobody else would like to speak on behalf of the proclamation, we'll bring it up here for some discussion. Who would like to kick us off? Commissioner Williams.
Well, I just wanted to tell you how much we appreciate you. Tell me what your customer service rating is for all those phone calls I send over to you. It's like an A, right? Consistently rate an A.
We respond to the phone calls quickly and the emails quickly. The citizens may or may not appreciate the answer, but at least they'll get an answer quickly.
So when I downsized into a paired patio home, we pay $270 a month to our HOA, and they come out and plow our little streets, usually within 24 hours, and I'll tell you that the city doesn't plow priority 3 streets. I've never seen a city plow on my street in the time I've lived here, before I lived on a private road. And we get to those priority 3 streets. It usually takes us a couple days, but we're out there helping the constituents at all times with snow removal. I saw a pothole yesterday. I didn't hit it, which is unusual for me. And that will probably, I imagine, be filled today if it's on our list. And thank you to our highway division, our engineers, our fleet, and I know some of the admin over there, and I know how hard they work to make sure that they keep the contracts and the finances going. So, and I do apologize, I cannot be at the open house on Saturday. I was looking forward to my turn in the dunk tank, but I would ask Commissioner Waller to dunk you an extra 5 times.
It's awesome.
All right, we'll do that. Commissioner Vanderwerf.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I'd like to thank the team again for the great work. And of course, we've certainly had our challenges this spring. So there's been several of those, and it's been an honor to kind of see how they work and over the last couple of years. But I also know that we have committed here on the dais to making sure that you have more, if not everything, but at least more modernized equipment and more efficient equipment so you can do your job better. And as a matter of fact, today we have on the contracts calendar another vote for a tandem dump truck and a plow. So we're continuing to consider those items. I do have a question about the open house. I have some other commitments on Saturday. So first of all, what time is the dunk tank to make sure I'm not there when that happens? But also, I think you go till 4 o'clock, and I have, believe it or not, a Palmer Lake fishing derby in the morning, Commissioner Gonzalez. So I don't know if you even heard that, but anyway, is the afternoon okay to show up and be there for part of it?
So just for clarity, Commissioner, the morning is the open house for the public, and then the afternoon we're shutting the gates and just doing an employee and family appreciation event. You, of course, are welcome to attend that event.
Okay, so I'll be able to show up in the afternoon. I just
Absolutely.
can't be there in the morning. So I'll come there for that. Look forward to meeting everybody. And again, thanks to everybody. Continue to do a great job and always be safe out on those roads. Let's make sure we never hurt anybody for one reason or another. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Commissioner Bremer.
Thank you. Thank you for all that you do. I heard there were some words in the resolution, speaking first of our Public Works officials, and I was thinking to myself, that's actually every single one of you. Yes, Scott, you lead that official team and do a wonderful job of it. Thank you for that. But each and every one of you, you're the front lines and the officials. You are the public face of what the community sees getting done in the ditches next to them, in the roads that they drive on. And for that, I am greatly appreciative of the way in which you conduct yourselves. I've heard nothing but wonderful things about timeliness and responsiveness, and I look forward to continuing to hear wonderful things, and it sounds like Scott and the department do a great job of celebrating those successes as well. I hope you will take the time this weekend to bring your families out, celebrate a little bit, and be proud. Be proud of the work you do, because you serve our citizens very, very well, and I am proud of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah, I also want to pass along my thanks and congratulations to you all for all the work that you do. I hope next year maybe you can showcase your talents in a little bit less visible and significant of a way than happened this year, because holy mackerel, boy, there was a lot of work to do this year in terms of all the snow events we had this winter and spring. It's been a huge challenge for us. Quick story I want to share. Scott and a couple of us went out to look at some of the damage and kind of view what you all were doing after the bomb cyclone a couple of months ago. And we went out to, I think it was like Hodgin Road and maybe Burgess or Black Forest, somewhere out in that area. 100-foot drift, it's 100 feet long, 6 feet high, and of course a bunch of cars that were buried in the middle of the road. It was absolutely amazing and impressive to me to see the work that you all were doing out there to clear through that area. In fact, we shot some video of it, and if you actually listen to the video, you'll hear my excitement. I sounded like a 5-year-old boy as I'm watching this big equipment out there punch through this thing. It was pretty cool. But then we went to Meridian and Londonderry, or one of those intersections out there where some crews were out in 55-mile-an-hour winds in a bucket truck trying to repair some electrical lines that were out there. And Scott and our PIO, Ryan Parcell, decided it'd be a great idea to put me in this bucket truck and, haul me up there. And 55-mile-an-hour winds, like, I am not doing that. There is no way in heck you can get me to be in a bucket truck in 55-mile-an-hour winds. That's ridiculous. But I am super thankful for the crews that are willing to do that, and it highlights the dedication to making sure that we get the mission done. So again, thank you for all you do. Hopefully next year we can just celebrate all you've done in terms of road repair and things like that, and we won't have to worry about any more bomb cyclones or 12 inches of snow on May 20th. Hopefully it'll be a little easier year next year. Commissioner Gonzalez?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. And I just want to show my great appreciation to the crews out there in Public Works. They do great work, as probably other commissioners, and we get a lot of calls, usually about roads. And then getting out there and getting those infrastructure repairs made is vitally important. That's why I've been trying to prioritize funding for Public Works the last 2 years, and something hopefully we can continue to do. But the public understands your work is vitally important. We talked about the bomb cyclone. Last year, your crews cut lines for fires. We talked about how these oftentimes your first responders as well, and you guys did an outstanding job fighting those fires last year. I remember that down there, down south in District 4. And so there's just so many things you guys do, and I'm just greatly appreciative. I do have to go back because Commissioner Vanderwerf brought something else. I apologize. I forgot to mention that June 1st and 2nd is the free fishing weekend. So the first weekend of June is always the free fishing weekend in Colorado, but that's why you have the fishing tournament next week, is because of that. But going back, back on topic, is I just appreciate all the great work you guys do and pass that back to everybody. I always enjoy seeing them at the quarterly staff meetings and the awards they get, and getting to commemorate their hard work. So thank you.
I think we're going to put some fish in the dunk tank, Commissioner.
Oh, and by the way, I'll volunteer to be in the dunk tank, and let me just start it right now. I'm guessing that none of your crews can throw a ball as well as they can drive a truck, so I'm confident that I will be perfectly dry in the dunk tank. I'm not at all concerned about being dunked in any fashion or form by any of your crew.
I'm sure they'll take the challenge.
I won't be there.
Commissioner Vanderwerf.
Now, it seems like, thank you, Mr. Chair, it seems like I'm not going to be there during the dunk tank time, so I am respectfully asking one of the other commissioners to take the video of Commissioner Waller being dunked by an amazing baseball throwing guy from your team. I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Won't happen. It's not going to happen. I don't think they can do it. I'm just saying. Great at driving trucks, probably lousy at dunking people in a dunk tank. That's all. Right? All right. I'll call the roll. Commissioner Bremer.
Aye.
Commissioner Vanderwerf.
Aye.
Commissioner Williams.
Aye.
Commissioner Gonzalez.
Aye.
The chair votes aye. That passes unanimously. We'll stand in recess to take a picture.